director for Choice.
My name is Laura Winstone and I am the producer for Choice.
I'm Courtney and I was DOP, which is Director of Photography.
So Choice is a series of live action short videos. We made them for the New Zealand Drug Foundation, and it's basically a story about this teenager named Xavier and his different encounters with drugs in his last year of high school. And basically the audience can vote at the end of each episode what they think Xavier should do next, and that will influence the next episode that gets released. So it's sort of a choose your own adventure type thing.
Do the drugs.
My favourite part of the series, I guess, is when the parents confront him after they find the drugs in his pocket. I don't know why, but I just really like that part, and that was the first bit that we filmed, and we had our two amazing actors for the parents, and I don't know, it's just great. I just love the whole scene. It's great.
You just did
He can have drugs if he wants to. Jesus.
My favourite scene was probably the scene with Jackson and Xavier, and they were at the park, and Xavier was having a little conversation with Jackson about his drug use basically, and I like how it came together because we hadn't arranged on doing it that day, that specific scene, and then we went ahead and did it, and it just turned out to be one of the best. It just looks really good and stuff, and I thought that was my favourite.
Boys! Hey, Dad. What's going on here?
Oh, nothing. Stuffy at the classroom. A little fresh air.
Because the whole basis of the story and the whole point of the project is sort of harm reduction. It's to get teenagers to be thinking about drugs and talking about it rather than just doing them in secret. The aim was to try and get it out into the open, and I think for a lot of teenagers the aim was to get to them before they actually started taking drugs. So we wanted to be able to give them that option of sort of living through our characters and being able to choose what they thought the best option might be, or not necessarily what the best option might be, but the option that they wanted to do, and maybe having a little look at how that might affect their life and how there might be consequences to their decisions, and then they can just live through our characters.
Watch Choice.